Hi everybody, how are you? Today basically is a kind of an update of what's going on. Well, I'll start with these first. I decided next Christmas, all the friends I'm leaving in Ohio, I'm going to make them some blankets to send to them. And this one is real pretty yarn. It's using the corner to corner. Yeah, corner to corner pattern. But I like all the colors in it. It's very girly. I have an idea who I'd like to send it to, but I'm trying to find everybody's favorite color without, actually asking them. And it's kind of difficult to do. And then, remember that scarf I was doing where it had like the argyle pattern? Well, the first 2 feet of it was fine. But after that, it just started like, I don't know, the pattern was stretching out. It didn't look right. So I went and used those 2 skeins on to start this blanket. I'm using the moss pattern there. So I'm going to pack these away for the move because I'm not going to be able to get the yarn until after the move. So I'm just going to put that in with my yarn storage and everything and do those later. I have started the video on my bedroom. That's going along pretty well. It's amazing how much stuff I don't need that I'm actually taking. Because basically in my crafting, I'm taking my yarns, my sewing, and my needlepoint. Or not needlepoint, cross stitching. And, some of the other stuff that was expensive, like I have resin molds that were quite expensive that I want to keep because eventually I might get back into it. And the ones that cost a little bit more to regain, I'm just not going to get rid of those. I'll just put them in a box, and if I don't touch them in 1-2 years, then I'll get rid of them, because then that does mean I won't do it again. But for now, I'm just, packing away some of that stuff. I'm giving away a lot of paints, felts, glitters, glues, paper. I'm giving them to the Sunday school department because they could always use craft materials for the kids. So that's the update on that. And about, what was it? Maybe 2 months ago, the last series of shots I got in my neck, they didn't work. So the doctor wanted to put me on Neurontin because it would, I guess, numb another neuropath or something. I don't know. Anyways, I told him I couldn't take Neurontin because all I do is sleep and I can't function. So he put me on this other medication, I can't remember. Anyways, it changed my personality. I was crying all the time. Finally, last week I called him and said, we need to change it. So we did, and those seem to be working okay. This move, and probably some parents would kind of understand my thinking here. This move is exciting, but yet it's sad. 9 years ago, I moved 75 miles away from my kids to a better area, and the housing was better. And I get to see my kids 6-7 times a year. My daughter might visit me once a year up here, and my son comes up when he can. But it's going to be hard for the move. I had to make a decision. Do I want to stay here and see my grandkids grow up? Or do I want to go somewhere where I can be healthy? I can get out and I can enjoy the weather all year long. Here in Ohio, I'm pretty much indoors 9 months out of the year because spring is pretty wet and cold here. Summer is about the only time I can enjoy outside. So, and it's not like I know it rains in Florida. It's just different, and humidity does not bother me. So, my emotions have been running high on that. Have I made the right decision? But I guess it's a decision I have to live with now because everything is set in motion. And then another thing with this move is I have to find my cat a home. And I can't seem to find her a home. She's approximately 10. And I think she was abused before I got her. I got her at 1 or 2. I'm not sure how old she was, but I think she was abused. She was very skittish around me. She still won't like jump up on my lap and let me pet her. I have to actually transfer onto the couch, sit down, and be perfectly still for her to come up next to me. Sometimes she'll sleep in bed with me, but most of the time she sleeps in my wheelchair. So I think, she still remembers those days. And so I have to find her home without young children, without big dogs. And I can't seem to find her home. And unfortunately, the trip from Columbus to here, she was, like I said, 1 or 2. She stressed so much, I thought she was having a heart attack. So I know she can't make a 1,000-mile trip. There's just no way, not in a crate. So for her health, I have to find her a home. And it's like 4 weeks out from the move. I am so afraid that I'll have to take her to the pound. And around here, animals that are older, they just put down. And I thought with the enticement of 2 months worth of food, litter, all her grooming supplies and stuff, treats, that, that's stuff people don't have to buy. But that's not even enticing someone to take her. And I know it's going to kill me to drop her off at the pound. Because I know what's going to happen. But unfortunately, I don't seem to have a choice. I'm trying to find her a good, loving home. I don't know what else to do. I don't want her to die a painful death of a heart attack. Not while she's in a cage. And with being with my mother, that's a 3-day trip. So that's been bugging me on this move. I really have to find her a home. I'll insert some little footage here. She's a sweetheart. But beyond that, I'm getting to packing. I got my mom pretty upset with me because she's taken all her furniture. And unfortunately, the first year we're down there, we have to share till we can find our own places and, check out neighborhoods and little towns. And she's a little ticked off at me because some stuff she got for my birthday 3-4 years ago are these carts with different color drawers. I bought one and she got one for me, and I'm selling them. Because I have a whole new system in my head that I want to do when I get there. But like I said, I'm not taking a whole lot. So I don't need all that drawers and stuff. And when I do start accumulating more, it's a whole different system I want to do that I think will work better for me. So getting stuff put on Craigslist, and you know, I'm even going down to selling my microwave, my couch, my bed, because well, my mother's got a bed in her spare room that I'm taking. So my bed, my crafting desk in the bedroom is going. My bookshelves, books, yeah, everything's going except for my TV stand, my desk that's in the living room, my TVs, and my rocking chair. That's it. That's all I'm taking. And you know, approximately 20 boxes. Hopefully 10. I just don't want to take a whole lot. I have been going through drawers and closets, getting rid of clothes that I have not worn 5-6 years. They're going. Christmas decorations, I'm getting rid of. That stuff can be rebought. I'm giving my daughter, like, all my beads. I have been buying for many years some classical books, like, I think it's called The Mayor of Canterbury, Uncle Tom's Cabin, The Tree Grows in Brooklyn, you know, books like that. I'm sending her away. They're for the kids. Beading kits that I bought, I'm giving to her. So yeah, most things are given away, thrown away, donated. I would do donation or, you know, giveaway on this channel. But like I said, I'm trying to save money. I can't afford the shipping. So I'm just going to donate to a local area, you know, the church, maybe schools, and what schools and church don't take. It goes to our Volunteers of America. But, yeah, but everything's coming together, and like I said, I'm excited but sad. But, yeah. So at the end of this clip, I'll show you my kitty. But before that, I want to say have a good day. And I hope you have someone for Valentine's Day, even though I don't celebrate it because I don't do Hallmark holidays. But have a good Valentine's Day. And in Ohio here, enjoy the weather because it's actually pretty nice out. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. So that's Molly. She's an awful fat cat. She loves sleeping in the window. Hi, baby.